and buying a Tesla at a low cost. And so that's where this next topic comes into play, because Tesla Model 3, the cost to own of a Tesla Model 3 is nearly the cheapest in America, which is a fantastic thing to tout. So we'll talk about it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can go ahead and support the channel, but more on that later. All right, so let us take a look at this. Shout out to Paul Foss, also a Patreon member and viewer of the channel, and always tagging me on Twitter, so I love it. But he just wrote an article from Clean Technica, and the headline is very, very nice. You can see it's Tesla Model 3 lifecycle cost nearly matches the cheapest car in America. And we've known this. If you are a Tesla owner, we've owned 4 Teslas so far: a Tesla Model 3, Model Y, S, and now X. So we've definitely gone through a bunch. And also this $7,500 tax rate. I'm not a CP, I'm not an accountant, but I have taken advantage of it multiple times. So I think I understand a little bit, or at least I've used it multiple times and know how it works. But once you add all these different things, when you add inventory discounts, plus the federal tax credit, plus a state incentive, even if you don't add a state incentive, the Tesla Model 3 life cycle, the cost of ownership can really be a low cost at the end of the day. So in this article from Paul, you can see he has quoted a bunch of different things, but he took the cheapest vehicle in the United States right now, which is a Mitsubishi Mirage, and added up all the different costs. We're talking about like insurance, maintenance, repairs, financing, depreciation, which is a big one, fuel, and a bunch of other things, and compared it to the Tesla Model 3. Of course, the Model 3, less maintenance. You don't have to do any oil changes or brake changes, because brakes have regenerative braking, so you don't have to use that as much. Maintenance is much, much lower. Insurance could be higher. You don't spend on gas, but depreciation, because Teslas are in so much demand, maybe not even now, but because the new one is so cheap as currently, but because Teslas are in pretty much good demand, the depreciation cost is very, very good. You don't lose as much money at the end of the day. But even in some states where you can buy an effective Model 3 for what, $26,000, $27,000, $28,000, really got to think, like, that Model 3 is never necessarily going to lose that much money under that. I mean, there's still 2018, 2017 old Tesla Model 3s that are still selling for $24,000 to $25,000. And so you're really not going to lose too much money if you buy a Model 3 at these type of prices and stacking all the different incentives. But shout out to Paul. He actually came to the conclusion that the Model 3, with all these different things factored in, is very, very comparable, actually within $1,000 difference of a cheapest vehicle in the United States, which is the 2023 Mitsubishi Mirage. And I feel like if I asked a bunch of you out there, would you rather drive a Tesla Model 3 or a Mitsubishi Mirage? I'm pretty sure 99, well, maybe we'll call it 80% will probably pick a Tesla Model 3 at the end of the day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Let me know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. So definitely check it out if you're interested in getting the access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there, with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. Some of them are even all of them are better than Tesla financing. So definitely check it out if you are interested.